YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and that music you're hearing is The Barber of Seville. It's not copyrighted, so I won't get a copyrighted claim. I'm going to do my DVD and Blu-ray update for the month of May. I have a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff. So let's get started. First, I got this today at a yard sale. It's Facing the Enemy with Lyndon Ashby, Maxwell Caulfield, and Alexandra Paul from the original Baywatch TV series. So that's very cool. I got it for $3. I hope it's good. It's 98 minutes, so it's not very long. And I like Lyndon Ashby from Mortal Kombat, so it's a bare bones DVD, but hopefully it's a good one. Next, I got the first one in this long-running Disney franchise, and I know the fifth one's coming out soon, and this is the original, the best I've heard. Pirates of the Caribbean. The Curse of the Black Pearl. Love Johnny Depp. He's a great actor. I like Keira Knightley. She's fine. Orlando Bloom. I like him from Lord of the Rings. And, of course, Jeffrey Rush, who was Barbossa. He's in all the movies. He's the only other actor than Johnny Depp to be in all the films. Adventure, rousing, fun, and excitement on a grand scale? I hope so. Next, I got the original movie because I don't give a damn about the sequel. This movie could stand on its own. You don't need to see the sequel. Screw the sequel. Let it take this and shove it. Independence Day. The original, the classic, the good movie, the movie with Will Smith. Special effects that look fantastic for 1996. I saw this in the theater when I was 11. I really enjoyed this movie. Is it dumb? Yes, but it's fun. The sequel had Liam Hemsworth, who can't act, leading the movie. That's why I failed. Bad CGI, bad casting, bad replacements for the actors we had before, and bad decisions. I love this movie. This movie's awesome. It's awesome. And screw the sequel. That's all I gotta say. Next, I got this movie, which I did like. I saw this on cable a month ago. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It flopped, but I do like the film. Jack the Giant Slayer. Giant fun for the whole family. I don't like the cast. I like Ewan McGregor. He sounds like Obi-Wan Kenobi in this movie. Nicholas Hoult, he's fine. He's okay in the film. The girl I thought was very cute. Take that, hobo with a stick. A British chick that actually is not that bad. Her name is Eleanor Tomlinson. She looks like a woman. Look at that beautiful face. You don't have a face like that, Daisy, really. I'm sorry. And it was a fun movie. Good special effects. Nice, fun premise. The film runs a little bit too long, after they get off the beanstalk, but it's still a lot of fun. And I do prefer the original Jack the Giant Killer, which I'm getting to, but this is a fun, decent remake in a way, or imagining, if you will. It's not really a remake. Next, I got this 3-pack of really fun fantasy films, kids films that I saw. You got Beauty and the Beast. No, not the 2017 movie, the 1980s canon version. You got Puss in Boots with the great Christopher Walken in a fun role. And you got Jack the Giant Killer. This is the original Jack the Giant Killer, the 1962 classic with Kerwin Matthews. And it has some decent stop motion. Yeah, it's not Harryhausen, but it looks a lot better than CGI. I will take it over any CGI. And both of them are on this disc, Beauty and the Beast from the 80s. See, there's more than just the Disney versions. And there's Jack. Good movie. I liked it. I saw it many years ago, and it's a lot of fun. I also like Judy Meredith in it. She's beautiful. Torrin Thatcher plays the villain here. He plays Pendragon. He's the villain from Sinbad, The Seven Voyages of Sinbad. And it's fun. And this was worth it. I got this for like $6. Next, I got this. This is a remake, and it is the Flight of the Phoenix remake from 2004. Yes, John Moore is not the best director, I know, but this cannot be any worse than the Omen remake or any of his other films that he's done recently, because I know Die Hard 5 would have been a better movie without him. You didn't need him. That movie could have been saved with if you just brought Len Wiseman back, because John Moore shakes the camera and you could barely see what's going on. But this, I'll give it a watch. It has a good cast. Dennis Quaid, Giovanni Ribisi, Tyrese Gibson, Miranda Otto from Lord of the Rings. She's cute. And Hugh Laurie. So he's not on the cover, but he's not. But I didn't know this was a remake because I didn't see the original, so I want to give this a chance. It should be decent. Next, I got this double bill of Stephen King films. that he produced or wrote. Big Driver and Riding the Bullet. That music is awesome. Maria Bello's in it, Olympia Dukakis, and Joanne Jett, a Grammy winner. And then the other ones, Riding with the Bullet has Jonathan Jackson, Erica Christensen, David Arquette, Cliff Robertson, Nikki Katt, and Barbara Hershey. Really good cast. I wanted to put more music in my videos because they're kind of boring without music. And I'm like, music brings atmosphere and excitement, and people are awake when they're watching my videos. Music is the spice of life, man. And I'm going to give these movies a chance. They should be decent at least. I got them for like $4 at Best Buy. Next, I know I already have this movie, but I got a second copy of it because I didn't have all the artwork. I like this movie. It's not as painful as Fembusters. It's not as bad as critics say. The Whole 10 Yards. Yeah, I bought this again. I like this movie. I'm going to review it sometime this month. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I still like, there's some jokes that made me laugh. I love Amanda Peet in this movie. She is beautiful, and she's never made a film as bad as Fembusters. Because that movie is painful, and it wasn't needed, and it's like 2 hours long. This is 99 minutes. Great, good cast. I like Kevin Pollak as the villain. He says things wrong. He's like, it's not a piece of cake. It's a piece of pie. And I'm like, he's having fun. If they're having fun, I'm having fun, and I'm not suffering too much. Some jokes don't work, but I still like the cast. Bruce Willis is a nut in this, but hey, he's done worse. See Cop Out. See freaking Hudson Hawk. Those are way worse than this. And this has the artwork in it. It's a little damaged, but, I like it has artwork on the disc. This is a fun movie. I don't care what anyone says. If you like comedies that are shit like Fembusters, hey, I can like this movie. This did not get the praise that movie got on Rotten Tomatoes, but what do they know? They don't have any taste anymore. Next, I got these films. I got these at a yard sale for $4. I'm going to probably do a marathon of Cameron Diaz movies that I haven't reviewed yet because I reviewed Mask and all the Shrek films, but she's done a lot more. This is The Sweetest Thing with her and the gorgeous Selma Blair and Christine Applegate. And, all these women are beautiful, and it's only 90 minutes, so it's not going to take too long. I'm glad that I got to buy this movie because I've seen some of it on TV, and there's a penis song in it. Yeah, I'm not going to repeat it because that's not for me. But, hey, I'm going to give it a watch eventually. 3 beautiful girls in a movie. See? I'm not a sexist. I like women. It's what I crave, man. And there's more movies with Cameron Diaz. The Cameron Diaz collection, this has A Life Less Ordinary with her and Ewan McGregor, In Her Shoes, which is like a drama, and you got There's Something About Mary, the original. These are slimmer discs. There's Ewan McGregor before he was Obi-Wan. I love that actor because he played a Obi-Wan that I bought. Go figure. Unlike the younger versions of Han Solo we're going to get the next year, which I don't care about. Here's In Her Shoes. Yeah, I don't like Toni Collette. She's kind of boring. She has cancer because she's Australian, and they have cancer of the mouth, if you ask me, most of them. But anyway, and then you have Shirley MacLaine, legendary actress, really, really good. And when she was young, she was beautiful. Short hair, red hair, and sweet lips, and those sweet eyes. You see, don't ever make fun of an actress when they're old, because when they were young, they probably were a knockout, and you'll regret it. Don't be fooled by appearances, because you never know. And there's Something About Mary. The funniest movie of the decade. I've never watched it. I've heard this is a very funny movie. Yeah, some of the gross out humor is not for me. When Ben Stiller jizzes and it's on his side of his head, and that's not really needed. But I'm gonna see it for Cameron Diaz. Her birthday's coming up in a few months, and I want to give it a whirl. Next, I got this movie at Rite Aid for a couple bucks, and this is the real. This should have been Ray from the beginning. J.J. Abrams, The Last Survivors. This is an awesome freaking female empowerment movie. This actress right here, this gorgeous, gorgeous woman, Haley Lou Richardson. And she is awesome in this freaking movie. I know no one's heard of this because it's an independent movie. Let me tell you guys this. This character, this is a strong female character with no superpowers, no force moves, no freaking abilities whatsoever. She has this ability. The only ability she has is surviving. And she is completely badass in the third act in this movie. This movie is gory. It caught me off guard. It's beautifully shot. She's the best thing in this movie because Boo Boo Stewart, let's face it, he's not a good actor. Twilight and Descendants, please. You couldn't hold a candle to her, to Haley Lou Richardson. I saw this girl in Christmas Twisters like last year in 2015, and I'm like, who is that gorgeous woman? And I did a little reading up on her, and she's an actress. So she was in Split this year. So if any of you have seen Split, this is the gorgeous woman in it. She's strong. She's young. She's even younger than Daisy Ridley, and she's a better actress. Look at that face. Just look at it. Pure beauty, man. And I know you know why I like women like this? Because I have taste and I have class, and I like women that are American that kick ass. And she has a sword, not a lightsaber, a freaking samurai sword. Yeah, take that, Ninja Turtles movies from recently. See, this movie is R-rated. It's short. It's 95 minutes, and the third act, bad ass. Plus, this movie has some amazing, has some great special features. You got a commentary from the cast and the director, and he did a great job, really great job, dude. I wish you could make a movie like Tom Hammock. I wish you had done a Marvel movie or freaking DC movie, because DC needs all the help they can get. And or if you had done Star Wars, it would have been like this. It would have not been some pussified rehash of the crap we got before. This guy knows what he's doing, Tom Hammock. See the way he shoots this movie. It's just amazing. And it has the rest of the cast is pretty good too. You got Max Charles. He's a cute little boy from other movies I've seen him in. You have Barbara Crampton, Michael Welch, and John Grise. The only one that sucks is Boo Boo Stewart, but he dies in the movie. Spoiler alert. But this movie's awesome. I want to review this someday. This is the real Ray. You're disappointed with Ray and Jyn Erso? See this movie. This is a real female badass. No superpowers involved. Enough said. There. Okay, now we have the Blu-rays. I only have 4 of them. I'm going to go through this quick. Yes, don't laugh at me. This is a stupid movie, but I watch it for the beautiful girl in it. Vampires suck. Yes, I know. It's a stupid movie. But I watch it for this gorgeous woman, too. Yes, I like women. I keep saying it. I love them. I am attracted to them. Jen Prosk, she deserves more work. Another foreign actress from Canada, and she's also part American as well. And she's good in this. I think she's better than freaking Kristen Stewart. She's more desirable than Kristen Stewart. She's not a freaky, disgusting, doesn't shower, freaking bisexual that Kristen Stewart is. I'm like, I'm sorry, get her out of my face. She was the first hobo with a stick, because she was some Mary Sue character in Twilight that I did not care about. Becca here, this is a spoof on her, and she has more life on her face. Even when she's like, I'm like, why are you so desirable? Becca, seriously. If Bella was like this, not the stupid fart jokes or whatever, I'm saying if she was more desirable with her face, that she actually can light up a room, I would have at least thought Twilight was decent. It's not all about visuals. I even like Matt Lanter as an actor. He was in Timeless. He did the voice of Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars cartoon. Not a good cartoon, but I do like his voice. He was good. And, it's stupid, but I can watch this. It's not a good movie, but I can watch it over the Twilight films. It's shorter. I have a beautiful lead girl, and there's a scene that she's all over Matt Lanter, and I'm like, best scene in the movie because I don't have to suffer through it. And she shows more skin than Kristen Stewart's dumbass, and I don't like her. Sorry. I'd rather see this. It's dumb, but it knows what it is. Just like the Sharknado films. Next, rest in peace, Paul Walker. I miss you, man. You will never be replaced. Fate of the Furious, I don't care. I keep saying it. His death already altered that movie. But this is one of his earlier works when he was alive and well. 8 Below. A nice, friendly, PG Disney movie that he did in the 2000s. I miss that man. He was everything to Fast and the Furious in the first 2 and in part 4 and Fast 5 and Fast 6 with the scenes I saw in the trailer and Furious 7. What a beautiful way to give him a proper send-off. Thank you, Paul Walker, for the movies you gave us. You were a brilliant actor. I wish you won an Oscar. You're missed. And I'm going to watch this movie in your memory, sir. You deserve that from me because I cared. I'm a human being. I feel things. Now, the last 2 films, one is the original. They're both originals, and there's remakes that one has come out and the other's going to come out. This is the original film, not that god-awful remake from 2 years ago. Point Break, the original 1991 film with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. And again, rest in peace, Patrick Swayze. Catherine Bigelow did this. That's why this worked. They say it's cheesy. It's a stupid movie. It's not. It's unrealistic. Blah 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 blah. I'd rather see this than the freaking remake. Sean, if you have seen the remake of this, see the original first. See the original, because it, as ridiculous as it is, I know I'm going to enjoy this movie more than the god awful remake, because it has two leads I buy, Keanu Reeves and freaking Patrick Swayze. It's done by a director that knows what she's doing, a beautiful woman. Yeah, she's like in her 60s now, still knockout. She was married to James Cameron, because I seen Near Dark. Fantastic freaking movie. Really, really good. She knows what she's doing. And it's a movie. It's long. It's like 2 hours and 2 minutes. But I will watch this sometime, and I know I'm gonna have a blast. It also has Gary Busey, Lori Petty, and a bunch of others. And I know I'm gonna have fun. I don't take movies so seriously. I want to be entertained. I don't want to be, oh, wow, they're jumping off a cliff. That's so unrealistic. No, I want to have fun. I didn't see Guardians 1 and 2 for realism. I saw it for fun, and I had a ball. And I know I'm going to have a ball with this. Screw Fate of the Furious. This is R. This is going to be better. Guarantee it. There, I said it. And last but not least, I love this character. This is the greatest monster to ever be in cinema. I can't wait for this remake. I know my friend Sean hated Kong Skull Island and he hated Godzilla 2014. I get it. They're boring. They're not for you. I get it. But this fight, this rematch is going to be awesome. I know it. Just that fight alone is going to be orgasmic in 2020. This is the original, though. King Kong versus Godzilla. Awesome freaking movie. Yeah, it's flawed. Kong looks terrible in that suit. I think the suit looks kind of, it looks weird and it looks like clay. Is very cheap. But what he does in the film makes up for that. Godzilla, he's chubby in the movie, but he kicks ass. And he came out of this is the first time you see him in color, and he's a legendary creature. This is the dubbed version. They don't have the Japanese version, but I laughed my ass off when I watched this. The movie is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I saw this movie when I was 11, and I had a ball. Seeing Godzilla getting a tree shoved down his throat, and Kong getting blasted with Godzilla's breath, and Kong getting kicked by Godzilla, and him grabbing his tail. It's an epic fight. It's just so much fun. And when they fight again in 2020, it's going to be awesome. I guarantee it. CG Kong from Kong Skull Island against CG 2014 Godzilla. Bam, movie's already set for me. It could have the worst characters in the world, and if it has these two and the fight is awesome, it's going to be an awesome movie for me. There's no doubt about it, because this film, it's dumb, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. If you have not seen this, go see it. It's worth your time, and it's a remake that I actually want to see, because these two, amazing characters. I love the original King Kong, and I love the original 1954 Godzilla. And when they meet, it is magic. And when they meet again, it's going to be even more magic. Bring me any character you want. You could put 15 Game of Thrones actors and actors from The Force Awakens, and I wouldn't flinch, because it's about these two tearing things up and beating the hell out of each other. That's what we came to see, and we're going to get it in a few years. I guarantee you. But the original's fun. I'm glad I finally got it on Blu-ray. And that's it, guys. That's all the stuff that I got for the month of April and May. It's a lot of stuff. I can't wait to. Some of them I've already seen, but a lot of good, entertaining stuff. Like I said, life is not about realism when it comes to watching films. It's about having fun and being entertained and getting a thrill. And I'm going to enjoy most of this stuff. I know it. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next review tomorrow, hopefully. See you later.